Hi everyone! Hello, and welcome to my live here today. I am in the middle of cleaning my office. Really exciting stuff today. I've got the little duster behind me in my little pot. Really exciting day, but it's got to be done, and it's something that I put off all the time. I hate cleaning. I hate it, and I procrastinate over it because I don't want to do it. I find it boring. It wastes my time. I've got all these things going on in my head about it, and I put it off and I put it off. And today I thought, right, I'm going to schedule it in my diary. I'm going to schedule it for 8:30 in the morning, and I'm going to get cleaning. I did it because it was in my diary, and I always go by, and I can't remember who wrote the book, Eat That Frog. The one thing that you don't want to do, that one thing, stick it in your diary first thing in the morning so that you wake up, you have your breakfast, get yourself sorted, get into work, just go and do it. Just do it. It works. It does work. So that was my thing today. And I've even left the pot out. Anyway, never mind. So today I wanted to talk to you about the 5 things that loads and loads of people get wrong in direct selling and network marketing when it comes to social media selling. And they are just really simple things that hold us back from getting the results we want from social media. And it's such a shame because they are such simple things to get right. So hopefully this really short video, this live, will help you get things right. So if you're watching, please give me a comment. I would love to see who's seen my videos. Subscribe. I think there's a button somewhere, so you don't miss out on any of these. I am live every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock, unless it's a bank holiday or I'm sunning myself somewhere. But yes, come and join me, come and get some experience, and come and find my Facebook group. We do all sorts of training in there on a weekly basis as well, and all for free. So 5 things that you could be getting wrong that's stopping you on your social media. Number 1, the number 1 thing that you need to know: they sell all the time. There's a time and a place for selling. And when you come into my training and you actually really get involved in it, you'll find a pattern that I talk about all the time. And this is this building of relationships. If you haven't built a relationship first before you sell to somebody, it feels icky and it feels awkward. So when you sell on social media, you are selling to an audience who doesn't want to be sold to. It makes it really, really challenging. So it feels wrong to you. Nobody really engages with it. The odd person will, because you might have caught them at just the right time when you need that product or service. But most of the time, it just gets a blank nothing. So when you're on social media, the next time you're on there, think about why you are on there and why your audience is on there. Because this is really important. Why is your audience on social media? Why are they there? They are not there to buy your stuff. I'm really sorry, but they're not. They are there to engage with their friends, to be part of a community, to be social, to be nosy, to get entertainment, to learn something new, to be educated in some way, to be inspired, to find something out. Get knowledge, all sorts of different reasons, but not often to come and buy something. They'll probably go on to like Google, something like that, to buy something. When the people are buying on social media, it's very impulsive. It's very much something comes up in their feed, they'll see it and they'll buy it. To do that, as an effective small business owner, you need to be the person that they like, know, and trust enough for them to buy. So when you are selling on social media, if you just come out with the whole buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff all the time, you're getting no engagement for anybody. Nobody's building any relationship with you. And it makes it very, very difficult for anybody to buy from you because they don't really know who you are. They don't want your stuff. You have to entice them to buy the stuff. So it's much more marketing. So learn to market rather than sell. And I always talk about serving your audience, solving their problems, and offering them amazing opportunities. Serve, solve, and offer. Do that far more than selling. Obviously, you've got to put out there that you have things to buy, but do it in a different way. Stop this buy my stuff all the time. So number 2 is very much related to that. And that is that they don't build enough relationships. Posting and hoping people will see it won't work. It just won't. Unless you are on there all the time. Post, 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 post. It just won't work. If you want to be that spammy pammy, that's fine. That's your way of doing it. But if you want to be an introvert or an empath doing business on social media, you have to build relationships. And that is about connecting with other people, genuinely connecting with other people, building those friendships and acquaintances and connections up enough so that people like, know, and trust you again. There's those three words, the three magic words: like, know, and trust. So important. So build up those relationships. How? Communicate with people in your Facebook world, in your TikTok world, in your Instagram world. Talk to people. If somebody's live like this, comment something. If somebody has put a post up that you really like, say something underneath it, like it, start conversations. People don't do this enough as a small business, and they don't do it as themselves enough. It's so important that people get to know who you are so that they can buy into who you are and what you do. It's okay for the likes of Coca-Cola and Amazon and, you know, these big brands, because they've got a multi-million-pound advertising budget that they can just slam on Facebook ads or adverts on the telly. We can't do that. We have to build the relationships first. They don't need to. We need to, because there's so many other people selling what we're selling. What makes us different? It's the relationships we build. It's who knows who. It's who recommends who, right? So really, really think about that. Build those relationships. Where can you go to meet new people? Where can you go where you can get to know people? Where can you go with your products offline on social, you know, outside of social media? Where can you go with them on social media? And build those connections and keep building those connections. You get to know your audience, let them get to know you. Number 3, they don't post enough value to their audience. People who get this wrong on social media, they don't post valuable stuff. Think about why people are on social media again, and think about what people engage with. People engage with stuff for their own benefit. They don't engage with it because you want them to. So if you're putting a question out there or a post out there or something, it's got to be something that people want to connect with. For example, I put a post out on my group this morning asking where people were from, and trying to get people to connect with each other, to do business together, to maybe collaborate. People wanted to tell me and tell everybody else on that group where they were from. It got loads of engagement. It was relevant. It had a hint and a tip in there about connecting with other people and how to do it and why to do it. It was valuable to my audience. It also got them engaging because they wanted to comment on it. I can put something up controversial about spamminess and network marketing. It gets so many comments. It gets so much engagement, but it's genuine engagement that is relevant to my niche. It's also valuable to my audience, and they want to engage with it. Posts like this, me going live on here, gets people watching. It gives lots of value. It gives you free training. It lets you get to know me. It lets you get to know my personality. It lets you get to know whether you think working with me will be valuable. Whether you think my content is valuable or not is irrelevant to me. I know the value of my content. I know that what I teach makes a difference to people. As people watch my stuff and they get to know who I am, they then start to buy into what I do. Really key, valuable content. So if you're a product-based business, what sort of value can you give? You can give hints and tips on your products. You can give them a fun community to be in. You can share knowledge on things. You can help them with their problems. You can ask questions that are relevant to your niche. Do it. Honestly, do far more of that, because you will build those relationships and people will start to buy. Number 4, another key one here. People who fail at social media selling are not consistent. They don't show up in the same places. They don't show up on a regular basis. They show up 6 times in one day and then not for a week because they're busy at home or having a bad day, or, oh, it's not worked because I've posted 6 times and nobody's bought anything, so I'm not going to bother anymore. Or they get home from a big company meeting and it's like, yeah, I'm so excited, and be excited for a week and then nothing. Consistency. Consistency is key. We are told it all the time. Consistency is key. Be consistent. Show up in the same places. Show up in your group on Facebook. Show up on different platforms on social media. I do this every single week. And I do it every single week for a reason. Because if I am consistent enough, giving the right value, giving the right information, showing who I am, helping people, supporting my audience, people will start to buy. And they are starting to buy. They're starting to come into my world. They're starting to buy. You need to do the same thing. Get consistent. And number 5, so many people fail in network marketing on social media because they expect people to come to them. It doesn't happen like that. It really doesn't happen like that. And this is really important for you to remember. You need to go out there. You need to go and be visible. You need to go and show up in other people's groups as you being part of somebody else's community. You need to go onto social media and spread the word, whichever platform it might be. Be on there as you showing up. If you don't turn up onto social media, if you sit in your Facebook group and just sit and play around in there with the audience you've got, people won't come to it. You need to bring them in with, and you need to entice them with something. So fun, knowledge, entertainment, the community. Again, that community is so important on social media. It's called social media for a reason. It's got to be social. It's not selling media, is it? It's social media. Keyword there. Remember it. So don't expect people to come to you. They will not. And if you disappear off a group on Facebook or disappear off a platform, people will not remember you. Sorry, as much as you might have like 20,000 million followers or whatever it is you've got at the moment on social media, as soon as you stop showing up, you will be forgotten, totally and utterly forgotten. So it is important that you keep up that presence and keep up going out to new people. They will not come to you. So that's the 5 things. Selling on social media all the time, not building relationships, don't post enough value to their audience, not consistent about it, and you expect people to come to you. And sort all those things out in the ways that I've shown you, and you will have a business if you keep at it. All right. I hope that helps. I hope you found this valuable. If you have, please leave me a comment and subscribe. Please share with your teams. They are more than welcome to watch this. Copy and paste it into your team groups, into your team WhatsApp chats. And yeah, hopefully it'll help some more people. And I will see you all soon. Bye.